Tracking was Paul's favorite sport, and no trail was too old or too dim for him to follow. He once came across the skeleton of a moose that had died of old age, and, just for curiosity, picked up the tracks of the animal and spent the whole afternoon following its trail back to the place where it was born. The shaggy dog that spent most of his time pretending to sleep in front of Johnny Inkslinger's counter in the camp office was Fido, the watchdog. Fido was the bugbear, not bearer, just bear, of the greenhorns. They were told that Paul starved Fido all winter, and then, just before payday, fed him all the swampers, barn boys, and student bullcooks. The very marrow was frozen in their heads at the thought of being turned into dog food. Their fears were groundless, for Paul would never let a dog go hungry or mistreat a human being. Fido was fed all the watch peddlers, tailors' agents, and camp inspectors, and thus served a very useful purpose. It is no picnic to tackle the wilderness and turn the very forest itself into a commercial commodity delivered at the market. A logger needs plenty of brains and backbone. Paul Bunyan had his setbacks the same as every logger, only his were worse. Being a pioneer, he had to invent all his stuff as he went along. Many a time his plans were upset by the mistakes of some swivel-headed straw boss or incompetent foreman. The winter of the blue snow, Shot Gunderson had charge in the big Tadpole River country. He landed all of his logs in a lake, and in the spring when ready to drive, he boomed the logs 3 times around the lake before he discovered there was no outlet to it. High hills surrounded the lake, and the drivable stream was 10 miles away. Apparently the logs were a total loss. Then Paul came on the job himself and got busy. Calling in Sourdough Sam, the cook who made everything but coffee out of sourdough. He ordered him to mix enough sourdough to fill the big water tank. Hitching Babe to the tank, he hauled it over and dumped it into the lake. When it riz, as Sam said, a mighty lava-like stream poured forth and carried the logs over the hills to the river. There is a landlocked lake in northern Minnesota that is called Sourdough Lake to this day.